Welcome to the show, guys. Joseph Robert, the fantasy football counselor here in Chicago. Going to be doing an episode here on the top 10 sleepers. Going to be doing it freestyle here as I walk around my current hotel. Now, I am in Chicago attending the National Sports Collectors Convention. I've been able to get a media pass with the director. Ray Schulte gave me a media pass. I was able to make some really good contacts, and I can get in front of some top people. Now, last night, I was able to get in front of Brandon Marshall. I was able to see guys like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Emmitt Smith. It's been a really cool experience. So today I'm actually doing a vlog walking around the hotel and giving you guys the top 10 sleepers here. It's a nice morning here, and I'm getting ready to get back to the show, but I wanted to get the content out to you guys and, again, do it in this vlog style. So it's going to be really fun, really interesting as I walk around the hotel here. Some people in the comments yesterday said they like this kind of freestyle approach. I guess it does take the little pressure off of just sitting in front of a camera in a studio. It's a little more cool, a little more laid back here. So again, beautiful morning here. Let's talk about the top 10 sleepers. And again, make sure you guys are following on all my social media channels, as I'm going to be getting in front of as many possible athletes as I can today and get you guys into the National Sports Collectors Convention. And it is massive there. It's been big, it's been huge, it's been really, really exciting. So you don't want to miss any content. Follow on Instagram. And of course, guys, make sure you guys do secure the 16-round draft solution. Sleepers, breakouts, optimal players drafted in each round. Everything you guys need to crush your leagues. Grab 16 rounds, guys. Secure the solution, and of course, secure that championship. All right. So let's talk about it here. I'm going to work with the sun here. I guess if I'm facing the sun, it works better for the camera angle. All right. Let's talk about the sleepers here, guys. You make sure you want to target these guys at the right ADP. And listen, these guys are all value, and they got a ton of upside. All right. I'm not saying some of these sleepers are going to be top 5 guys, although they could be. Make sure you guys stash these guys at the right ADP, all right? So the first guy I want to talk about here is Jared Goff, okay? Now, I know it sounds kind of boring, but listen, this guy finished 10th amongst quarterbacks last year. He's my first sleeper that I absolutely love as a backup quarterback with massive upside. That's the key here, guys, is that he's a backup quarterback with massive upside. All right, now he's got Jahmyr Gibbs addition there. Now Jameson Williams is not doing the greatest. He actually, I think, is dealing with some injury as well. I heard he got hurt in camp or something like that. He's going to be suspended and he's hurt. Now they do have Amon-Ra St. Brown. They added Sam Laporta. And listen, I love this offense. I love the weapons. Again, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to explode this year on that offense. So you got Gibbs, you got Amon-Ra, you got Laporta, you got other options. Listen, they're going to be solid. So if you want a quarterback, especially in a super flex league, as a second quarterback with some upside, Jared Goff. I wouldn't even say major upside, but super stability, right? You got super safety there with Jared Goff. 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions last year. Very safe, right? Especially in leagues where, interceptions are scored as, or really penalized. Jared Goff is the guy, okay? Sitting 16th amongst quarterbacks. Pretty remarkable, okay? So that's kind of my first sleeper right there for you as a backup quarterback, all right? Second guy here is Dameon Pierce. Listen, I love Dameon Pierce here. Dameon Pierce only played 13 games last year, finished 27th amongst running backs, but didn't really get integrated and going, and he was on a terrible offense. You got to give this guy a chance to really shine. He's going to get the volume. The only competition there is Devin Singletary, and listen, he's sitting 21st amongst running backs. This is immense value. 4th, 5th round type ADP. Love him. He's my second sleeper as part of my top 10 sleepers here list that I've created here. Love the talent. Love the upside. All right. The third guy here is Zach Charbonnet. Now, Zach Charbonnet was drafted in the 2nd round by the Seahawks. I mean, you don't draft a running back in the 2nd round just to sit him. He's definitely going to get some volume. He's definitely going to eat. He's definitely talented, really good pass catcher. I think he's a better player than Kenneth Walker. Now, Kenneth Walker had the opportunity last year, got hurt in one of those games, missed a few games. While Kenneth Walker is good, the Seahawks must know something that we don't. Why would you pick up Charbonnet so early when you've got a workhorse in Walker? It doesn't make sense. We could say, well, they want to add RB depth. That's very possible, but it just doesn't make any sense to me there's something that the Seahawks know that we don't. So Charbonnet is sitting 41st, guys, amongst running backs right now. 41st on the Sheeps' rankings. This sounds so familiar from last year where they had Penny ahead of Walker. All I'm saying is I'm avoiding Walker and I'm going Charbonnet because this is going to be a bit of a split. Now, they ran the ball 352 times last year, the Seahawks did. So there is volume to be had. So I'm looking at 150 attempt floor for Zach Charbonnet. You do not draft a person in the second round not to use him. So I'm fading Walker and I'm getting Charbonnet because if this is a 50-50 split, I don't want to pay the high draft capital on Walker and get Charbonnet, who's got more upside and more ceiling. I like him, again, sitting 41st amongst running backs. Second round pick by the Seahawks. Gonna eat. Okay, the fourth sleeper here. Again, top 10 sleepers. Again, these guys are immense value. So is this video. So make sure you guys do subscribe. Thumbs up, guys. Taking some time away from the family here. Getting away and getting up early to get this video done to you guys. The sun is just starting to shine here. So make sure you guys smash the thumbs up, support the channel, and of course, grab that 16-round draft solution. It is bright and early, but I got to make sure the content is here. Even though I'm on vacation, I cannot leave you guys hanging. Got to keep the content. So make sure you guys interact and drop a comment. Let me know which sleeper you guys like, okay? That thumbs up really helps. Also, make sure you grab that 16-round draft solution for all these sleepers and breakouts. Everything you guys need is right here, all right? So let's keep going here. Quentin Johnson, or sorry, I'm number 4. I jumped ahead here. Rashee Rice, guys. This guy is sitting at like 89th amongst wide receivers right now, who could be the wide receiver 1 on the Chiefs. Now, Kelce had a ton of targets last year, 152. Other than that, it was a crapshoot with Juju, who had like 100 some odd targets and a bunch of other bottom feeders. Rashee Rice is the future, potentially. Now, understand Reed does not like rookies, doesn't like throwing to, doesn't like giving them the opportunity. But you never know, guys. They do need that void at wide receiver. They got no one else there. Who do they got? Tony. Kadarius Toney, who gets hurt all the time. Kadarius Toney sitting 41st amongst wide receivers right now, which I think is it's a fair price, but I don't trust Toney. I don't trust his injuries. I don't trust anything about him. Years to wow us, we're not wowed. Why not grab Rashee Rice later? Right? As soon as you can. He's coming off anywhere from around 10 to 12. If people are aware in your league, they will pick him up. So Rashee Rice is great value, guys. Rashee Rice is a sleeper stash with, our wide receiver 1 upside. Grab him, sleeper, breakout. And obviously Kelce's going to be the one, but they do need a true other wide receiver 1 that's going to replace Tyreek, and they've had years to try it. They haven't gotten it done, but I do like Rashee Rice, okay? Let's rapid fire the rest of these guys. Again, I can dive into detail about all these guys, but I've done the research for you, okay? Number 5, Quentin Johnston. Why do I love him? First round pick. I don't know if you guys saw a video of him, just came out, made an amazing over-the-shoulder catch, phenomenal in the end zone. Love the upside, love Herbert's arm, love everything about this, love the fact that Keenan Allen and Williams can't stay on the field. So I'm grabbing Quentin Johnston. He's on all of my rosters, all of them, sitting at wide receiver 45. Williams is sitting at wide receiver 27, and Allen at wide receiver 20. I'm not paying a 3rd or 4th round pick, guys, sorry, for a Keenan Allen. Just not going to happen, all right? Number 6 here, when we're talking top 10 sleepers here, Calvin Ridley. I know he's not as big of a sleeper as some of the other guys, but I don't know if you guys watched this one tape that just came out where he and Zay Jones are running, and I know Zay Jones probably wasn't trying or wasn't running as hard, but Calvin Ridley looks explosive. He looks like the Flash, looks amazing, looks almost unguardable, especially with the Trevor Lawrence and him connection. It's going to be amazing. Now, last year, it was a bit of a crapshoot. I mean, they had like Zay Jones, Christian Kirk. Zay Jones, he had over 100 targets. That's going to go towards Ridley's way. And again, he's going to be the wide receiver 1. I don't see any other way around it. Love the upside. He's saying he's ready. I'm seeing that he's ready. A lot of people are seeing that he's ready. So I'm loving some Calvin Ridley as a sleeper, all right? Again, the fact that DJ Moore right now and DK Metcalf are ranked ahead of Ridley is ludicrous, especially with the quarterbacks throwing to him. Give me Ridley ahead of DJ Moore, who's got Justin Fields, who's proven nothing throwing to him. Give me Ridley over a guy like DJ Moore. Like, are you nuts? That's crazy. All right, number 7 here. A quarterback, again, Kenny Pickett, played only 13 games last year. Didn't get it going, through like 7 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. Currently sitting QB 22. If you're looking for a backup with some upside, Pickett could be it. They added Broderick Jones, offensive tackle, improving their O-line in the draft. They beefed up that O-line, guys. They've added the receivers that he needs. I think he's in a really good position to succeed. you know, there's rumors that his hands are too small, blah, blah, blah. Listen, they've got great coaching here with Tomlin. They got a good offensive line. They got some good weapons. So I'm really excited about Kenny Pickett as a backup with some upside, all right? Number 8 here, Tank Bigsby. If you guys are sold on ATN, you guys are crazy. The guy sucks. Let me give you guys some numbers here. ATN in his first 4 games last year, Game 1, 8.5 PPR fantasy points. Game 2, 8.3. Imagine drafting ATN with the high draft capital that you did last year. If you got 16 rounds, you didn't do it. And the first game, he puts up 8.5 points. Second game, 8.3. Third game, 10.5 points. And then you're like, okay, this guy's sucking. Hopefully he has a good week. He puts up 3.2 fantasy points. He also had a game with 0.3 fantasy points. That's 0.3, guys, not 3. 0.3 fantasy points, and another 3.2 point game, and a 5.4 point game. Guys, this guy was inconsistent, and I do not trust ATN. He had 220 attempts, didn't get it done, finished 17th amongst running backs last year. Unacceptable when he had the chance to really shine, and he didn't. So, too bad, so sad. Give me Tank Bigsby later. 3rd round pick by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Love him as a sleeper. Love the upside, guys. Give me Bigsby later. Similarly to the Charbonnet Walker situation, I'll take Bigsby later. I'm going to be going ahead and passing on ATN yet again. I do not trust him as far as I can throw him, if that even makes sense. All right, number 9 here, top 10 sleepers. Again, make sure you guys are subscribed, thumbs up, really helps the channel. I'm going to keep the content rolling for you. And again, follow on Instagram. I'm going to be taking you guys into the National Sports Collectors Convention. You do not want to miss these behind the scenes. So go to my Instagram, Fantasy Football Counselor, turn on the bell notifications, and watch the story mode, guys. You don't want to miss some of the behind the scenes today at the show. All right, let's keep going here. Drake London's my number 9. Love him. He's sitting at wide receiver 25. I don't really need to say anything more about him other than he's ultra talented and he's a clear-cut wide receiver 1. There's no one else there. I mean, other than Kyle Pitts. Byjan's definitely going to eat. But, yeah, I love myself. Love some Drake London, guys, in this 2023 fantasy football mock draft situation. Love him, okay? So he's my number 9. And number 10, this guy, I have no capital in him. Although I do see the upside, I really do. The guy I'm talking about is Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams is primed to get a ton of targets there and a ton of volume at the running back position for the Denver Broncos. Now, understand, guys, that Samaje Perine is going to be there. And he looked good when given the ball last year. But listen, Samaje Perine, you know, he's going to be a pest. He's going to get his share. And Javonte Williams coming off injury. But when he was healthy, averaged 4.4 yards per carry, just under 1,000 yards with 903. And he played the full season a couple years ago, but he was splitting with Melvin Gordon. It's pretty much even split. I think they had like 204 some odd attempts. He only had 4 touchdowns. Look for him to improve that. Look for Russell Wilson to have a chip on his shoulder. Look for Jerry Jeudy to finally take a step up. It's a do or die, make or break, I should say, year for Jerry Jeudy. He's got to do something or his career is done. Again, Javonte Williams, he's not getting me excited, but he is a sleeper in an opportunity where he could shine and could take the reins there if fully healthy. I'm hearing he should be good to go. Those knee injuries, things happen. You know, it's tough to heal from that and come back to 100%. Javonte has that opportunity. Last year, the Broncos ran the ball 422 times. So we're looking at a 220 attempt floor if fully healthy and some upside there as long as Russell Wilson gets his crap together, all right? So, guys, top 10 sleepers there for you. Make sure you guys stash some of these guys on your roster. Their upside is there. And I always aim high in the depth chart and make sure that I do get guys that are going to be league winners and have that upside. Okay, I don't mess around. These guys are it. They're in good positions to succeed, good talent. And the teams have drafted high capital in some of these rookies that I mentioned here, and they're going to be utilized in an offense, right? And they're in a situation where the surrounding cast is dismantled. Example, Chargers, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, just not really good. Can't stay on the field. Williams is old, right? So is Keenan Allen's really old. But anyway, that's besides the fact. That's why I got Quentin Johnson on my teams. Great value as well. So great value, ton of upside. Teams believe in him. I believe in him. It's up to you guys to make that decision. And if you guys want all the answers, grab the 16-round draft solution. If you guys want direct access to me, join Patreon, patreon.com/FFCounselor. I've linked it all below. And of course, subscribe. Thumbs up really helps the channel. And of course, guys, grab 16 rounds and subscribe. I got to go, guys. We'll talk soon. I got to get to the show soon. Got to drive over now and go follow on Instagram. All right? We'll talk soon. Those are some sleepers for you, 2023. Hope you guys enjoy the show. I'm out.